Binge Pipe welcomes you to a world of menu screens. Binge Pipe was founded in 1372 by an isolated group of druids dedicated to the idea that someday the media landscape would be ready for a glut of streaming service options. And they were right.
I like being able to stream movies day or night, and I don't mind a lot of buffering during peak hours.
I'm a Spencer. Yeah, that's my name.
I think I'm a ghost.
We are Binge Pipe!
The following Binge Pipe content is sponsored by Mystaxis, the #1 over-the-counter medication that prevents nosebleeds caused by telekinesis. If you want peace of mind while moving pieces with your mind, then Mystaxis is right for you.
Hello, I'm Austin Creed. Don't miss my new show, Hat Chat, right here on Binge Pipe. I travel all around the world meeting people with...
Binge Pipe is ignoring our lawyers and presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, you don't scare us.
Welcome to the game. I'm your host, Cookie, and if you mute me, I will find out about it. 2 players. When this is over, one of you will be the winner, and the other will be blaming your phone for being weird. Okay, runners, on your marks.
Time for question 1.
Kicking things off, yacht rock is timeless. If you like pina coladas, prove it! What kind of liquor are you going to need? Tequila, rum, gin, or absinthe? Okay, let's take a look. According to the International Bartenders Association, a pina colada consists of pineapple juice, coconut juice, and white rum.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Take a good look at Castaway. Who doesn't know their role? You know, because they're in the wrong play. Elphaba in The Lion King, Elder Price in The Book of Mormon, Aaron Burr in Hamilton, or Kate Monster in Avenue Q. What'd you guys pick? Farewell, Felicia. Elphaba is from Wicked.
Why don't we do it with free?
I call this one, You're a Hoser, Harry. Sounds to me like some sort of this or that. I'm going to read you 7 things, and for each I want you to tell me if it's a curling term or a magical stone from the world of Harry Potter. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between a curling term or a Harry Potter stone. And you're both doing this together, so focus up. Ready? Let's go. Hog stone. Stationary stone. Philosopher's Stone. Resurrection Stone. Displaced Stone. Moving Stone. Burned Stone. It would be really sad if you bragged about this. Now let's keep going. How about this one? The fault in our star charts. I'm a staunch believer in science, which is why I only get tarot card readings from physics professors. Which of these psychic predictions does not include one of the 4 fundamental forces of physics? Beware the gravity of new responsibilities. Challenges are going to heat up this year. You'll have weak interactions with loved ones, or you'll have strong interactions with angry wolves. Hope you like what you picked. Typical Capricorn. Electromagnetism is the 4th fundamental force of the universe, not heat. My magic 8-ball is saying the future is infinite. Oh wait, no, I'm just looking at the 8 sideways. Here's one I like to call When Angst Feels Like Homework. 13 reasons why, 17 reasons why, 19 reasons why, 23 reasons why, 27 reasons why, 29 reasons why, 31 reasons why, or 37 reasons why. Let's see how that shook out. This one's not your specialty. The next prime number in the series is 29. Round 1 is over. Here's who's going to live the longest. Current score rankings.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand. Wow, you are really doing it. Poorly.
Sounds like it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Using the screw makes...
Yeah, I was getting tired of this too. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
Really good stuff.
6 trombones is not a parade.
This one's known as Grab Your Hi-Hat, we're going exploring. If musicians use the same terminology as cartographers, what would trap music be? A bleak tune that's dangerous to track? An unexplored synthesized... Brace yourself. You got hit by a screw, player 2. This one goes out to my lawyer. I love you, Kurt. So what'd you pick? Sucks to be you. Now pay attention. Cartographers used non-existing trap roads or landmarks to protect their copyright. If they appeared in other maps, they knew someone had bit their style. That screw was a good move, player one. Here's that cash.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
Up next, getting real for a second. Which PC keyboard command produces a symbol that looks like my cat's butthole? Shift +1, Shift +3, Shift +5, or Shift +8? Okay, what'd you pick? Maybe try cheating? Shift +8 creates an asterisk, aka a cat butthole. I know. Finally, some useful information.
Hey, question!
We'd like to initiate a moment of playful interactivity. Would you like a question about time or a question about space? Choose on your devices now. Here are the votes. And now, we'll fulfill our promise and deliver your content.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Coming up next, a question about space. Which of these fictional planets is now just empty space? Hoth, Dagobah, Alderaan, or Tatooine? And how'd we do?
Uh-oh.
Alderaan was blown up by the Death Star in the first Star Wars film. Which was actually the fourth Star Wars film. Or the sixth. Oh God, I don't know. Please don't send me angry emails. Try this on for size. Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's a monster.
Shell collector. Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? Let's see who got it. Octopi build decorative gardens out of shells, rocks, and garbage they find on the ocean floor. Sure, when an octopus lines their space with trash, they're brilliant. When I do it, I'm asked to work from home.
Sabes que es lindo, 10 perritos.
Next, great moments in sports. Who's the first man to golf on the moon? Buzz, Clubs Can't Handle Me, Aldrin, Neil, Birdie Money, Armstrong, Edgar, Turned Down for Putt, Mitchell, or Alan PGA, Shepard. So who got it? Well, too late now. The preferred answer is Apollo 14 astronaut Alan Shepard was the first man to play golf on the moon. Not to be confused with the Monstars, of course, the first cartoon aliens to ball on Earth. Welcome. Oh, I'm sorry, I was hosting a game. How stupid of me. Here's your clue. Weapon of choice. When you see a weapon on screen, pick the person or character famous for wielding it. Good luck. Player 2 takes it! Nicely done, Player 2. You won with an incredibly small lead. Like if we did one more question, the whole game could flip. Hey, should we do it? Who wants to play one more question? No, I'm totally kidding. I just want you to know.
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
My name is Zandra, and I'm the Jackbox hair and makeup artist. Cookie gets full hair and makeup done every time he records the show. Yes, he knows that you cannot see him. I guess it's just, for him. Feels like that's something that could have been cut from the budget, but I'm not saying anything.
Binge Pipe, much to the chagrin of its board of directors, presents You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Ooh, outside is bad.
I'm Cookie Masterson, and the day I give up this job is the day I die. At least that's what Binge Pipe tells me. Looks like we have a good old-fashioned duel on our hands. Who slapped who with a fancy white glove? All right, here we go.
Time for question 1.
To get things started, I say a little prayer for you. Okay, just go with me on this one. If you were the well-meaning parent of a Gothic cathedral, what would they most likely yell at you? Oh, I can't stanchion you! I don't give a flying buttress! Get out of my modest parlor! Or F your domes! Okay, who chose what? Sorry, no takebacks. Gothic architecture is characterized by rib vaults and flying buttresses, which help support cavernous spaces with high ceilings, like the Notre Dame Cathedral. And you really shouldn't let a cathedral talk to you that way.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Coming up, hot privates in your area. What's the highest star rating a United States general can receive on Yelp? A 3-star, 4-star general, a 4-star, 4-star general, a 5-star, 4-star general, or a 6-star, 4-star general? Who picked what? Yelp reviews go as high as 5 stars. Now go back to Yelp to find a 5-star General Tso's chicken.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Oh, here's a good one. Argo out with me? And this one's a dis or dat. I will list off several titles, and you'll tell me if it's a popular dating advice book for women, a film starring Ben Affleck, or both. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between dating advice book, Ben Affleck movie, or both. And you're both doing this together, so look alive. All set? Here we go. Act like a lady, think like a man. Changing lanes. Going all the way. The new rules. The third wheel. He's just not that into you. Get the guy. I'm not mad. I'm furious. Let's get on with it, shall we?
You're my question for forevermore. I love you. My question for.
There is no hiding from tailor-made titles. What's in a name? Letters. Letters are in a name. Yeah, solve that one, Shakespeare. Which of these people would write Taylor in the blank space that asks for their patronymic name? Taylor Swift, James Taylor, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, or Dwayne the Taylor Johnson? I love this part. In this case, the Taylor would be a nickname, and it's one that has failed to catch on. The patronymic name is also known as the family name, surname, or last name. It's something you can pass down through the generations, like those James Taylor cassettes my mom won't let me throw away. Behold, prepare to be softly rocked. What's the softest rock? The Talking Heads, Quartzny Love, Gypsum 41, or Marina and the Diamonds? So who got it? Talc is a 1 on the mineral hardness scale, which means you can scratch it with your fingernail. I love rock so soft it gets stuck in your head and under your fingernails. That's it for round 1. Where's that beautiful scoreboard?
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, you're doing the bad thing. Looks like there's still some deficits in aptitude, so here comes another screw.
And remember, round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. Player 2, I'd answer fast if I were you, unless you're looking to get screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
Now that's good game design.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Here's one for you. Joan of archaic language. Oh, shoot. I have to remember to call the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District. Yeah, they haven't approved my permit to build an above-ground koi pond in my driveway. Well, let me do this question first. Translate this old-fashioned English into some new-fashioned English. I set my ewer thither on the settee. I set my water pitcher over there on the... Oh, this'll be good. You got screwed in the back, player 2. Quit fidgeting and answer the question. And how'd we do? Don't even look. Speaking of correct answers, it's the most boringest one and the most correctest. So sue with me. Way to screw, player 1. Spend this wisely.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
Let's try acting coy. So before I make this phone call, I want to practice a little because I get nervous on the phone. What? I am human, people. If the lady from the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District denies my permit for an above-ground koi pond in my driveway, what would be a factually inaccurate thing to scream before dissolving into tears? Koi come in a variety of colors, not just orange. Koi can live over 200 years and be considered family heirlooms. They can actually get sunburns. I'm talking about koi here. Or koi have 2 rows of tiny serrated teeth in their little roundy mouths. Let's see how that shook out. Any last words? Too late. Honest mistake. I really wanted you to pick this one. It would be wrong to scream that at the lady who is paid minimum wage to answer the phone at the Water Reclamation District because koi have teeth in the very back of their throat, not in their wonderful roundy mouths. For more interesting facts on koi, please visit me. I'm lonely, and I know a lot about koi.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Why not try? Where do I take these rock-blasting explosives? And hey, stress cut with mime sore.
It's time for a...
Remember to type quick. That cache will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, get ready. Look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what movie title it rhymes with. Go below the far door's quarry. And don't get hung up on that punctuation. There's this young smuggler. In a galaxy far, far away. Alone, a space battle tale. So, what was it? Moving right along. It's time for... How did my dad get my email address? According to Godwin's law, the giant unending group email chain from my entire family will eventually result in which message? Mom, there is no God. Dad, stop acting like Hitler. Grandma, I wish you were all dead. Or Grandpa, new phone, who dis? Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, just ignore Grandpa. Godwin's law posits that any online discussion, if it goes on long enough, will eventually result in someone comparing someone else to Hitler. And I'm not just talking about Grandma's mustache.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
And now, back to the koi stuff. Okay, I've put this off too long. Time to make the call. But wait, I forgot. Who am I calling again? The lady at the Municipal Water Reclamation District? The lady at the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District? The guy at the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District? Or the guy at the Municipal Water Reclamation District? Okay, who chose what? Nope, not this one. Yep, that's it. That's the name I have in my phone contacts.
Hi, you've reached the Water Reclamation District. Please call back during regular business hours.
Oh, thank God. I can just leave a message. It's time for the... Oh, I'll just shut my mouth then. Here's your clue. Brand name faces. I hope you know what your brand mascots look like, you capitalist drone. Player 2 wins! I gotta hand it to you, Player 2. You won, which I'm pretty sure is the greatest thing you've done to date. Way to shut down the haters who said, "You don't know Jack!"
Enjoy this. Binge Pipe is lashing out against its parents by bringing back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, working hard to be the new opiate for the masses.
I'm Cookie, and the spot where my intro joke usually goes has been sold by Binge Pipe to Flax & Myers Crude Oil. Flax & Myers, there's nothing funny about crude oil. Two players. Well, I'm glad you two found each other. Alright, let's do this thing.
Time for question 1.
First on the docket, I'd like to quote the famous book, Big Famous Book of Quotes. Although it's never been confirmed, what most likely were Oscar Wilde's famous last words? Help! I'm drowning! Ow, ow, ow! I was shot! This knife hurts so bad! Or cough, cough! Hope you like what you picked. Oscar Wilde passed away in 1897 due to meningitis. And you know, I can picture him saying that. He was such a witty guy.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Feast your eyes upon this. Rebelling outside the box. Which boxer is being rebellious in the country that the Boxer Rebellion took place? Manny Pacquiao littering in the Philippines, George Foreman listening to loud music in China, Oscar De La Hoya smoking cigarettes in South Africa, or Floyd Mayweather loitering in Germany? Okay, what'd you pick? Oh, I'd spend $100 on pay-per-view to see that. The Boxer Rebellion took place in China from 1899 to 1901. I held my own Boxer Rebellion by going commando today.
Why don't we do it with free?
Introducing My Brother, and P. And Shrimp Heaven now, it's a dis or dat. I'm going to list 7 names, and for each I need you to tell me if it's a popular podcast on the Apple Podcast charts or an adult incontinence product. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between a podcast or a poo solution. And you're both doing this together, so pay attention. Okay, let's do it. Always discreet. Fresh air. The Daily. Wellness Brief. 99% Invisible. Voice Pads. S-Town. You really excel in the middle lane. All right, let's move on.
You're my question for forevermore. I love you. My question for.
This one's called Vansplaining. What's something a woke Rip Van Winkle would say to those around him after waking from his 20-year nap? Washingtonians, gender is not binary. New Yorkers, cultural appropriation is bad. Georgians, white privilege is real. Or, Kansans, I'm a feminist. Let's see who got it. Rip Van Winkle, the short story by Washington Irving, takes place in the Catskill Mountains of New York State. An old white guy saying something progressive is how you know it's a work of fiction.
Shake your body
Next up, celebrities just have better names. Disregarding spelling, which celebrity name is composed of a verb, a preposition, and a noun? Justin Timberlake, Carrie Underwood, Mark Wahlberg, or Rob Lowe? So what'd you pick? Carrie, verb, under, preposition, would, noun. Round 1 is dead to me. Let's see who's cheating.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Player 2, on the other hand, maybe you should try winning. We have another screw to help our targeted numbers.
And keep in mind, round 2 screws screw even harder, and you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So do not be afraid to use that thing. Better get those answers in fast, player 1, before you get screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
Just wonderful, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Up next, Zeus's Build-A-Man Workshop. Which combination of these mythological hybrids would result in a regular full man? Head of a griffin, body of a centaur, head of a merman, body of a faun, head of a sphinx, body of the minotaur, or head of the chimera, body of Pegasus? Who picked what? That's a human head on a goat's body. Should have picked this. A sphinx has a human head and a lion's body. The minotaur has the head of a bull and a man's body. Now all you have to do is sew them together and voila! You've made an abomination!
Je trouve Jerry Lewis seulement légèrement amusant. 7.
Why not try type equals squiggly bracket male, comma, Hollywood squiggly bracket?
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
BingePipe has some raw data they can't seem to authenticate on their own.
Here's the data we have to work with. Untagging Robert Shapiro photos. Selling T-Bird jacket. Idina Menzel pronunciation. Whose search history have we acquired? Bruce Willis, Charlie Sheen, Jeff Bridges, or John Travolta?
What'd you guys pick? John Travolta played Robert Shapiro in The People vs. O.J. Simpson, a member of the T-Birds in Greece, and couldn't quite seem to correctly pronounce Idina Menzel. I'm surprised you didn't find anything more salacious in his search history.
BingePipe Legal advised us to not go there.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Here's one for you. Don't eat in the pilot's cabin. And oh boy, best butt zit slime chore.
It's time for a
Flavor is no scum.
Think fast on this one. The longer you take, the less cash you make. Okay, head in the game. Look at the gibberish phrase and tell me what common expression it rhymes with. Fritz got cockpit pie ants. And pay no attention to that punctuation. It's easy. Because it's not complicated. This is not space shuttle engineering. Okay, what was it? Okay, let's move along.
Na 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 na.
I call this one the blankest question of all. Which of these titles has the most adjectives? Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street? Well, well. You just got screwed, player one. Didn't you say you wanted to change your name? Who picked what? What were you thinking there? You're gonna laugh. It was this one all along. This title has two adjectives, pretty and little, because they describe the plural noun liars. All the others have one at the most. If I ended this question with an adjective, it would be perfect. Yeah, that screw is a good move, player two. This is your cash now. Oh, and it looks like we've got a name change. Like they say, a rose by any other name still gets screwed.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Feast your eyes upon this. Mulch love. If you wrote a Dear John letter to a John Deere tractor, what would it say? Dear John Deere, I long for you. Come back. Dear John Deere, I think we're mowing apart. Goodbye. Dear John Deere, I'm sad to hey that you're dying. Or, Dear John Deere, I'm pregnant with your corn babies. Let's see how that shook out. Dear John letters refer to the letters women sent to their husbands at war in order to break up with them. Sorry, honey, I found a different mower to ride. It's a Hydrostatic Craftsman Pro Series 27, and we're in love. You made it to the attack. Ah, I see you already know the rules. Here's your clue. Played by. Match which actors played the following characters. Good luck. Player two's got it! Excellent job, Player 2. There are no small victories, except this one. You barely won. I guess what I'm saying is... You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Okay, so I'm Hank. I wrote the Dis or Dat in the game that was just played. You know, was it a popular podcast or an adult incontinence product? Pretty good. It's a pretty good one. So many podcasts to choose from. Really, the hardest part was narrowing it down to what the funny pun category was going to be. We ended up going with My Brother, and P, playing off of My Brother, and Me. We had so many other options that sadly we had to cut. Wait, Don't Smell Me, Two Dump Queens, Squirty John, How Did Piss Get Made, Dan Carlin's Hardcore Pistery. There were kind of a lot of piss-related ones. Shard Up, Planet Runny, WTPF with Mark Maron, Radio Lav, Crap Judgment, My Favorite Movement, Pinch Sesh, Dear Pudence, 3-Ply All, The Plop House. A lot to choose from. Writing for this game is a lot like jazz. It's the bathroom puns you don't use.
Thank you for joining us for this Binge Pipe bonus content.